Now, Louise, Meghan has been compared to Gwyneth Paltrow many times. Gwenny's unfazed by the comparison, and frankly, I think her aesthetic, I should say, is really quite different. How interesting is this recent reporting?
Well, Gwenny's got a new movie out, her first movie in 15 years. So she's done a beautiful shoot and interview with Vanity Fair and addressed the comparisons that have been made between Meghan and herself. And as you say, she's completely unfazed by them and actually makes a point of saying that, you know, she was raised to bring women up and not tear them down. Obviously, her mother is Blythe Danner, who's also a famous Hollywood actress. And, you know, Gwenny's all for more people in this space. I think she feels quite confident as CEO of Goop, which of course began as a newsletter, you know, in 2008, that she's got her heritage, she has a footprint, and Meghan's really not going to chip away at that at all. So, you know, I think in a way they're Montecito neighbours, but I don't think they're really good mates. And I think Meghan has to work on that because obviously having Gwenny in her corner would be very good for her.
And it's interesting that this Meghan-Gwyneth comparison, it even made it to the US talk show The View.
Some people like her, some people hate her, some people don't care. But I mean, it's over and over and over again.
I think she got at her show again.
She got renewed.
Something about her that triggers people. I don't know what it is. Maybe because she's a duchess.
She married a prince.
And she married a prince. We all wanted to marry a prince.
Yeah.
So everyone's jealous of her. Is that it?
Pandora, it's interesting because Joy Behar also can be quite triggering herself. But that aside, the perceptions in pop culture around Meghan do vary, although everyone seems to acknowledge that she's polarising. Is that right?
Yeah, very much so. That is completely correct. Bang on the head, Caroline. The issue is with Meghan, whether you like her or dislike her or approve of what she's doing, don't approve of what she's doing, she's in constant conversation. And also because her link with the royals, she hits every single different type of media, from traditional media through to gossip, tabloid media as well. So she's constantly coming up in conversation. And I think that does trigger people because everyone's got their own opinion on Meghan. One thing that was interesting from the talk show is they did say this is all stemming from jealousy. I'm not sure how much of that I believe. I'm not sure people would actually be that jealous of Meghan's life at the moment. We can all see that she's been trying to do loads of different things. She's obviously having a PR crisis. She doesn't know from which year to the next about what exactly route that she's going. She's had continuous change of staff. Yes, she does live a privileged life, but I don't really know whether that could really sort of be brought down into jealousy. I think people look at people with privilege and perhaps they want that. But right now, the current position that she's in, I'm not sure there is that much to be jealous of because she's just trying to figure things out in the world. But yeah, they did make quite an interesting conversation together. And of course, I mean, we speak about Meghan every week. Your opinions on her still catch the headlines. And that is what Meghan is great at. And if her PR policy advice is to make a headline, then she's doing it very, very well.
She is doing it very well. And Pandora, I've only got about 30 seconds left. I just want to touch on one last point. Meghan has another trademark issue. What's it this time?
Yeah, she keeps on getting these trademark issues, doesn't she? She hasn't signed a document. There is no verified witness on a document, and it relates back to her new brand and as ever. And within it, it talks about items within the kitchen that she's trying to sell, but she hasn't actually spoken about what kind of items they are. So yeah, two big things there that she does need to get addressed. Very vague, and something I thought that she would have done or been advised to do. It just seems madness to me.
You would think so. Thank you so much, Pandora Forsyth and Louise Roberts.